Hello, this is Perry Pencil. Today I'm going to show you how to color Cyborg using Adobe Photoshop. First thing you want to do is open up your file, go to your folder, your PSD folder. I'm looking for my Cyborg JPEG. As it opens, as you see, it's inked already. Make sure once you ink, you scanned it. You want to create a layer. The first thing you want to do is change that name and make it base color layer. This is where you want to put all your color on. Then you want to select your color by going into the color palette. The first color I want to choose is his skin tone. I'm going to go a little lighter. Once you select it, if you notice, it's select that color. Then you want to go to your polygonal lasso. Your polygonal lasso tool allows you to select around the face. If you notice, I'm going around there carefully. You don't have to be too careful though. Don't be too shy. Once you see the marching ants, you can select your bucket tool and fill. Go down to multiply, and then it merges with the lower layer. Now, you can select your brush size and then go in and clean it up a little bit. If you notice, you can fill in the empty spots where there's white space. And then as you clean it up, it just makes it look much better. You don't want to leave any space so that it looks more professional. Now, change your brush size. You see I adjust the space on it. Then you could erase some spots. If you notice, I'm getting rid of spots I don't need. You save it. That way we don't lose any information. Now you get the polygonal lasso tool again. And we're going to dance around his entire body. And you don't have to be too careful because with polygonal lasso tool, you don't always get all the edges. And as I showed you before, we can always go back and clean it up later if you make any mistakes. But that's what makes it pretty much more accurate. You just hit select and notice I went right over the color of his skin. And I'm going to pick a metallic color, a light gray. Click OK. Go to your bucket tool on left, and then boom. It's filled all the way in. If you notice, it only takes seconds for this type of stuff. Control deselect. Go to your paintbrush, and if you notice, I filled in at the top the parts that are empty. And I'm going to select red for his eye. And you can go right over top of that and color that in. Then switch from red to white. And then go over his eye with the white color. And you always want to hit save. We don't want to lose any information. And this also kept me in the habit of just checking and making sure that I'm saving each time that I work on something in Photoshop, because you don't want to spend minutes at a time and losing very important information and have to start from the beginning or where you left off or where you forgot to save last. Always go back in, and any spots that you see need to be filled in, you can just fill it in. Erasing. Now, if you notice, I'm going around a contour of Cyborg's body and erasing the spots that's overlapping into white. And I'm going to fill this section in. This middle part of his chest is where it looks like most of the power comes from. So if you notice, I'm not using the polygonal lasso tool. I'm just going in, random coloring it, and just fill it in as much as you can. And if you notice where the palette is, I have the red color and the metal color. So if I can switch between the two colors if I need to clean it up, I switch to the metal color or metallic color, and I'm going back in and cleaning up some of these edges. And that's going to complete it. If you have any questions, please let me know. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe by pressing this round button at the bottom. Also, click on one of the two top videos at the top. Please like this video, tell a friend, and share it on Facebook. Thank you. Perry Pencil.